Shot. Double kill. Triple kill. Quadruple kill.
What the actual fuck?
Kill-tacular. Sex kill. Nice. 7 kills. You're unstoppable. Kill streak. You gotta wait on the slow people. You have to be a voice actor, Bill, for real. Thank you so much. Quit the yap. What do you mean quit the yapping? There's no yapping. We're waiting on the yapping. Thank you, Captain. Whoa! My fellow Americans. No, not yet, chocolate. Actually, you can take pictures throughout the event if you want. My fellow Americans, let me be clear. Okay. America. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have what's quite frankly going to be one of the best addresses for us is about to give. It's going to be a great opener. It's going to be huge. It's going to be huge. It's going to be great. We're going to love it. It's probably going to be one of the best speeches I've ever given. Let me be clear. Farage is going to make one of the best speeches ever given. And Obamacare and the speeches that he's going to give are going to pale in comparison of Obama. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to make Vermont great again. It's what, actually, quite frankly, it's already great. It's great. It's probably the greatest country I've ever seen. But look, people, for us, he's also a great president. He's a huge president. Yeah, Billy, that's because I did an Obama thing. Look, God, get an ice cream. God, chill out, right? We own the finish line. Yeah, all right, yeah. We're gonna make Vermont. It's gonna be great. Get a double chocolate chip. That's supposed to be Obama. Rocky soundboard win. Man, this Farage speech is gonna absolutely cook. It's gonna. Okay. Look, I own a clock. I don't know. I can't do a combo thing. It's gonna be great, folks. It's gonna be great. I feel like I'm a stand-up comic opening for my own opener. It's gonna be huge. It's gonna be huge. China. We're gonna take care of China too. In the Ukraine. We're gonna make America great again. We're gonna do it, folks. We're gonna do it. We're gonna save this country. We're gonna save our democracy. Keep recording. Keep recording. We're working it. We're waiting on Farash. He texts. He's probably one of the greatest texters I've ever seen. But look, this is just further proof that Vermont, it can adapt. And it keeps going, and it keeps adapting. Ladies and gentlemen, we're getting into TBI. 2 bitches in. I don't know. I couldn't think of an I. Couldn't think of it fast enough. For us, no pressure, but we're waiting on you. I'm running out of presidents to impersonate. Is it illegal to impersonate the president? I don't know. We don't know, folks. We don't know. 2 bitches intercoursing. Avero, we love you. We love Avero, don't we, folks? He's doing something great. Bitch, what do you mean do it? What the fuck do you mean do Abraham Lincoln? What does that even mean? Oh, I can do Nixon. Ladies and gentlemen, the American people deserve to know their president is a crook. Well, I'm here to tell you, I am not a crook. How's that for Nixon, Fox? The billionaires, the 1% of the 1%, they really should not be existing. Right? It's absurd that the 1% of the 1% of the 1%, they just keep hoarding money. That's my Bernie Sanders. The 1% of the 1% of the 1% of the 1% of the 1%, they should not keep hoarding money. Look, as El Presidente, as George H.W. Bush, we are going to send troops to Iraq. We're going to drop 200 tons of pure American freedom. Hi, Kevin. Thank you, Mike. I am once again asking for your financial support. Now, we need Greek Prime Minister Kyriakos Mitsotakis. Oh, fuck. Mitsotakis. I can't do that. I can do Joe Biden, though. Look, folks. We're this country. We own the finish line. Guys, look. Guys. You got to chill out. We're making history here. Kids, you got to protect the working man. Who wants to Photoshop top? Prince. I I just want to remind you. I really hope that you get the picture when I'm up there on the speech because that's the main
Rocky,
event. Huh?
I'll give the speech.
Who is this? Oh, hey!
Me, the president
Whoa!
of the Vermont
Ladies and
Republic.
gentlemen, on microphone, first time
time.
we have seen it is the president of the Vermont Republic. First, give it away.
Mr. Speaker, House members of the House of Representatives, my fellow Vermonters, and people from across the world. Today, we gather here to report, first time, the state of the Vermont Republic and update the public on the democratic values and policies that are afforded to our people of our wonderful nation. Those same democratic values that we are privileged to enjoy must be protected as the world descends into despotism and the fires of war. We must stand together and protect peace on our continent through respect and mutual understanding of one another. We must continue to foster our communities and fight to preserve the democratic freedoms that define our community in the OFEA. In Vermont, our policies continue. Halfway through the term, it is our time to implement the policies that our great nation is promised. I will continue to deliver those policies. But, as all democracies must experience, people must step down, move on, and new people must step up. Which is why that I will not be running for another term as president. But I know that Vermont will be in safe hands as we enter November. Thank you. That's it.
Everybody, give it up for the
Vote
president
Rocky.
of the.
Vote Rocky.
Oh,
I endorse Rocky.
oh,
Vote Rocky.
oh my God!
Vote
All right,
Rocky.
thank you. You can step you down. Oh my God. um. Wow. I was not. Thank you so much, Ross. If you'd like to step to your left, once you're able to, thank you. Wow. It's funny. I wasn't even sure if I was going to run or not because I have a duty to the house, and I thank you, Kay. Wow. Oh my God. I was not expecting this. Oh my God. I got a lot of support too. Ladies and gentlemen, let me hear it if you think I should run for president. I'm seeing a lot of yes. You know what? Thank you for all. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. Ladies and gentlemen, I am happy to announce my decision at the end of this speech. All right, look at that cliffhanger. Will make you listen. My fellow citizens, it is with great pride and honor that I address my nation here today. After trials of hardship and a great deal of tribulations, our Vermont Republic has stood strong against her adversaries. Thanks in part to one of the most efficient and successful General Assemblies this nation has seen, with amazing representatives like Constance and Avero helping me lead the charge into becoming a better nation. Our republic will continue to forge its path into greatness. As Speaker of the House and Secretary of State, I have a unique viewpoint into how every aspect of this nation runs and operates. I have fought corruption through the courts of law. I have passed through reform that helped us fight corruption and to create a more dignified way of governance. And I have set the groundwork for the leadership ahead to do great things for our great republic. But none of this would have been possible without the House of Representatives behind me. So far, the House has done an exquisite job in representing the needs and necessities of the people and of our constituents. They've passed reforms. They've passed the budget we use today, and they have kept our government running. So to the House of Representatives, to the people we entrusted with this great responsibility, the people of Vermont, thank you. I had my time as serving as Secretary of State in the executive administration, who has done so much for the security and longevity of our nation. Thank you, Faraj. We have seen many a threat come to our borders. For instance, the nation of Ontario to our west. They hoped to prey upon the perceived weakness of our country. They hoped that we'd lay down and take whatever it was they wanted to give, but myself and the president would not abide such an injustice upon our people. And so we drove them off. With the support of our allies and through our talks with the UK, Ontario and Vermont have finally agreed upon peace. Our dealing with Ontario was not the only threat brought upon us, however. Our nation was robbed. Our nation was threatened. Our nation was challenged. But time and time again, our republic stood strong and broke through all who opposed it. Ladies and gentlemen, we are witnessing the strongest point Vermont has ever seen on the world stage. Vermont's diplomatic standing is unparalleled by any other point in its history. The nations of the world have now seen Vermont's fortitude. Our government is more stable and dignified and more efficient than it has ever been. And it is now time for us to focus on the future, on becoming a power on the world stage. We have cleaned up the house, and now it's time to fix our lawn. It is time to become the pretty house in the neighborhood. Ladies and gentlemen, before this administration, the General Assembly was inactive. It was unresponsive. It was ineffective in executing its duties. Now, it has addressed every bill brought before it and actively debates and criticizes any and all policies on behalf of its constituents. And it has made an unheard of amount of reform and stability for our republic. Ladies and gentlemen, this speech is to address the state of the House. Well, I can proudly say that the House is the best it has ever been. The state of our republic is the best it has ever seen. The state of our nation is stable and ready for what's next to come. I spent a lot of time in this speech talking about what we've been doing, but I'd like to talk about what we're planning to do and what is happening in the world that might affect us. Well, the elephant in the room tonight is the Australia and Pilbara War. The House has maintained its professionalism and dignity in not becoming too vocal on the matter. But rest assured, democracies and free countries around the world will be protected and upheld. As Vermont can only hope that our allies will come to her aid in her time of need, so too will we aid our allies in theirs. Just today, the House passed a resolution giving the President the permission to aid the OFN in its efforts to support and uphold the ideals and the basic rights to democracy. Upon Pilbar's enactment of Article 5, Section 2 in the OFN Charter. Ladies and gentlemen, Vermont relies upon this alliance and upon her others in order to maintain her safety and international stability at home and abroad. However, I believe it's time that we become independent in our own national security. Vermont must be able to defend her own republic, with the OFN supplementing her strengths instead of replacing them. That is why I call upon this nation to pay it forward to our democracy. It is time that we ask not when are we to benefit, but instead how can I benefit my neighbor? We are in a time where must be able to depend on our fellow citizens to lift us up when we are down, to push us forward when we fall behind, and to secure our community when it is in danger. I call upon my fellow citizen. I call upon my fellow voter in our dignified republic to stand strong in defending our community. Because at the end of the day, that is what Vermont is. It's a community. Our republic is a community of some of the kindest, wisest, and most experienced players EMC has to offer. And we ought to be able to secure our community at our own cost. So stand up for your neighbor. Stand by your fellow citizen. And stand for the Vermont Republic. Thank you, Vermont. I've been your Speaker of the House, the Secretary of State, and I soon hope to be the President of the Vermont Republic. Thank you, Vermont, and good night. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I'll now be throwing food at you aggressively, and let's all go into the other VC and discuss, first of all, what any voters have a question for me, any diplomats, anyone from any country, any questions at all from me, or any one thing you'd like to discuss, please discuss it with me. We can absolutely get a screenshot. Anyone would like to take pictures? Take pictures now. I'll put down the shield for a second. There you go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, those pictures. Looking juicy. Now with the shield. Oh yeah. Wonderful. Beautiful. Now let's all go into the other VC. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, so much for coming.